Hello friends, welcome to today's video, and I am making a mini album today, and this is part of the Sunday challenge for Scrapbook Nerd for this week. So you'll have all week to complete the challenge, and the challenge is to create some sort of mini album. So it can be a tag flip, it can be something like this with a cinch, you can use little rings to make a project, you can use like journaling cards and cut aparts. I'd love to see what kind of creative mini album you can come up with. So the one I'm creating today is kind of just something that I wasn't following a tutorial or anything. I've kind of been doing these a lot over the years and learning a lot and taking classes. So I'm kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. But what I'm doing is by the way, I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor mowing his lawn. He's been power washing and mowing his lawn, doing things all morning, but I need to get to work, so didn't have a choice, and I'm not sitting outside this time. I was going to sit outside to do the voiceover, but since he's out there, I decided to do it inside, so hopefully it's not bad. But anyway, this mini album here, I cut this chipboard, and this chipboard's just from like when I get orders and stuff like that, and I cut the chipboard to 4x6, or if you can hear my squeaky chair. So many disclaimers here. My chair is so squeaky and it's so annoying, so I do apologize. But anyway, enough of disclaimers. This chipboard is 4x6, and like I said, it's just from like packaging from when I get scrapbook orders and stuff. And you can cut the inner piece to 4x6 as well. Mine is a little bit smaller because I was using scraps, but it's going to get covered up. The cover papers here, I believe I cut it to, I want to say 5x7, and then I scored 1/2 inch around each side, but it might have been 4.5 by 6.5, and I scored 1/4 inch each side. Don't quote me on that, but you can kind of play around with it, do it bigger first, do it 5x7 and score it that way first, and kind of play around with it. This is not a tutorial by any means for a mini album. This is just a process video. If you want a step-by-step tutorial of how to make a mini album like this, let me know. There are tons on YouTube, so it's not new or something that I've come up with. So if you want a little tutorial, I would be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. And then you just have to make sure you cut, like, I'll show in this step. So first, I'm going to fold the, I should have scored it, but I was being lazy with this and I just kind of folded it over like this. But you can also score it to make it a better, like, more defined line. And then you're going to kind of cut the little corner pieces out so that it folds over nicely. You can see here, just on an angle here, you just cut the little corners off. And like I've said, I've been making mini albums for a while now and taking classes and things to learn how to do them properly. So if you're new to making mini albums, just know that I'm not trying to like make it look easy or anything, but because I've been doing them a while and this isn't even perfect or anything, there are so many lovely creators out there who have great mini album tutorials on YouTube, or like I said, classes as well that you can take to learn how to make albums like this. But there are so many different types of mini albums you can make out there, so I'd love to see what you come up with. And all you have to do to enter is go to the Scrapbook Nerd Facebook group, which is linked down below, and you can go join in the Sunday challenge. It'll be up in the Facebook group, and put your picture of your new project that you make this week with this challenge in the comments. And like I said, any type of mini album. It doesn't have to be this particular type. I am using the cinch today. It's by We Are Makers. I bought it years ago, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. At that time they were We Are Memory Keepers. And yeah, so I'm organizing my pages now. I have 4x6 papers, except one of them was too big, so I have no idea how that happened. So I just took that one out. I was gonna try and trim it here, but I'd already sewn on it, and so the border would just look funny with the shape and everything. So I just stuck with, I think, 5 pages. And then I'm going to take some of these journaling pieces. I think they're called journaling pack or something like that, from the Pink Fresh Studio Spring Vibes collection. And I'm going to use these on the different pages. So first I'm going to put this pocket, here for this mini album. I'm not putting pictures in it, and you don't have to put pictures in yours that you create for the challenge. You can just make the base of it. I think I'm going to give this to a pen pal in some Happy Mail, so I'm not going to put any of my own personal pictures in it, but obviously that's the hope and the intentions of making a mini album like this, is that you'll put pictures in it. So I'm going to put some of these pieces up on foam and then put them on the page, and then some of the other pieces are going to be actual pages in this album. So that one there and that other pocket. So using these as creatively as I can, to make this fun little mini album with different sized papers and pages and things like that. I made this little pocket here. This was another piece from that pack, and gonna use some foam to make it a little pocket, and then I'm gonna put this tag that was in the pack as well in there, and I did sewing around both of those to just give it a little bit of extra texture. But as far as the embellishing goes, I kept it pretty simple, again, for the recipient to kind of do whatever they want with it. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's a really cute album, and I think my friend will like it. I have been saying this for a while now, but I'm working on a couple of Happy Mail packages to send out to friends. So I'm just kind of slowly but surely filling them up, and I'm really excited about how the packages are coming together. So once I'm done those Happy Mail packages, I'll be sure to put the video up on my YouTube channel so you can see how all of it comes together. But I am just loving this Spring Vibes collection. I want to just use it to its last bits. I think it's so cute and so pretty. And I also want to look on the website. Now, I'm recording this voiceover a couple weeks before it's going up, so things might have changed now, but I just wanted to see maybe what new products are up on the website. I know a bunch of new collections were just recently announced, and so that might take a while, depending on what Joy ordered for the shop. But one collection that's on the website right now, I think I've mentioned it before, but one collection that I'm loving right now is, I don't have it in my hands, but I do love it. Cocoa Vanilla Studio Great Escape. It's so cute and literally so perfect for summer, especially if you're a camper or you go on road trips or you like to spend time in the outdoors. Let me know down below if you also love that collection. I think it's so cute. Cocoa Vanilla Studio does a great job with their collections, and I just love their products. Like, I know I use this word a lot, but they're very usable. Like, they're very scrapbooking friendly and paper crafting friendly. So I think it's a really cute collection. If you're a crafter who does traditional colors in your crafting and you're looking for something that is more stereotypically boy focused, this might be perfect for you. It has oranges and blues and greens and yellows. I don't craft that way, but I know there are people that do, so I just wanted to say that. I think any color can go with any person. I scrapbook my husband in pink all the time and flowers, and he thinks it's great. And I also love the more masculine colors for myself. So I don't scrapbook that way, but I know there are people who scrapbook that way. So I just wanted to point that out, that this collection, if you do craft that way, could be great for some boy-themed projects and documenting. So I'm trying to figure out the front cover here, and I was struggling. I just could not figure it out. I don't know. I couldn't figure out the placement that I wanted these stickers to be in. And I didn't know. I wanted the everyday on the front cover, but I didn't know what else I wanted on the front cover. I didn't do sewing either, so I had to use a black pen to go around the outside, but I actually like how it looks, and I did some black paint splatters as well. Kind of looks artsy and fun, and I did the black coils as well. So, you know what? I think it turned out great in the end anyway, other than the fact that I smudged some of my paint splatters when I used the cinch. So again, like I said, this isn't a tutorial, and I kind of forgot how to use this machine. I kind of forgot, but I surprisingly didn't mess up, so that's exciting. But I haven't used my cinch in years because for a time I was intimidated by it, and then also I ran out of the coils, and they're just so expensive here, and I went over the border recently to buy like a giant, it's like a 20 or 24 pack of all different colors, and I love it so much. So I'm definitely going to be making more albums like this in the near future. But I'm going to make all my holes, and you definitely could make it like all the holes all the way along the book. That would like make most sense. But I wanted it to be a little bit shorter just for a different, more unique look, and to make this mini album look more me, I guess, and just like more unique. So I did a smaller batch of holes, and I had to take off that E. I was not thinking. I should have punched the cover first. I don't know. I wasn't thinking straight, but it all worked out just fine. Again, this isn't a tutorial to use a cinch, but if you want a tutorial on how to use it, my machine is older, but I'm assuming all of the new machines kind of work in a similar fashion, is my guess. I could be wrong on that. But it's really simple to use. Once you know how to use it, it's pretty simple. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube that you can look for your specific machine, and make so many different types of cool mini albums. So would definitely encourage you to get creative with your cinch. It's such a cool way to make a mini album and just looks so like professional, and I was just so pleased, and I love it. So here I just used some plain black coil. Is it called coil? I don't know. I've been calling it that, but I don't even know if that's the right term. But anyway, I just kind of like put it all together. You like string it all in the coil, and then clamp it shut. And I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. I mean, obviously it's all attached, so it's not like I don't know, didn't do it totally wrong, because it's all staying together, but I want to watch a tutorial through fully again just to make sure that I did everything correctly. But anyway, love how this is turning out. I'm just adding some final touches. See, that paper looks kind of crooked. I don't know if it's just the way I turn the page or what, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Just adding some final touches here. Again, the recipient can add in some of her own photos, and she could put 2x3 or even 4x6. You just have to like trim it a little bit probably, but 3x4 photos would be great. And I think this album turned out so cute. I am obsessed. So I'm going to show you close up of what it looks like. By the way, yes, I was totally in my housecoat or robe when I was scrapbooking, so I apologize that you're seeing that, but I was very comfy this day. It was one of those rainy days, and the weather was calling for me to just be in a robe all day. So there you go. Well, all day except for when I was like actually had to leave the house. But at home, it was like that cozy rainy weather, spring weather. So here are the close-ups. Now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, okay, actually this turned out okay. Because in person, I'm like, is this even nice? But now that I'm looking at it as a whole through the camera, I'm like, you know what? It's pretty good. I think I did an okay job. And I think it looks fun and cute. And I love all the different journaling bits and textures and all that. So anyway, that's it. Go join the challenge down below, and I hope you have a great day.